This movie, it's called Harlem Street Singer, the Reverend Gary Davis story, is something I think everybody should watch for its historical content, for just placing an artist in the context of music history and the impact that he had. This is the story of Reverend Gary Davis, from when he grew up in the Deep South, born in 1896, moved on up to New York, and was an integral part of the 1960s folk scene, really making an impact on so many modern bands and artists that we love today. I was first exposed to Reverend Gary Davis back when I worked at the Old Town School of Folk Music in Chicago. Eric Lugosh, one of the fingerstyle guitar teachers there and former Acoustic Tuesday artist, introduced me to Reverend Gary Davis, and I fell in love immediately. His playing is insane, and to find out that there's a documentary made about him is awesome. So just to whet your appetite a little bit, let's have a look at this trailer, and then I'll explain to you how I got shunted.
He was just all over the guitar, and it impressed me mightily.
For a while, I thought, there's two guitar players there.
It was unbelievable. It was meeting a big star, it really was. It's like meeting Elvis, only better. Elvis didn't finger pick.
If I had my way, if I had my way.
Reverend Gary used to play on the streets in this neighborhood and others all around Harlem.
So he kind of like boxed himself on the street corner kind of deal and survived because he was just a tough guy.
Reverend Davis was also a teacher at Brownie McGee's Blues School on 125th Street.
There was a part of him that didn't want his music to die with him, and there was another part that didn't want these young kids to be able to do everything that he did.
We really wanted to learn note for note, every little nuance that he played.
I'd always ask him, can you play me a blues? And he'd always say, is my wife around? Where's she around, But sometimes when he didn't realize it, he'd be playing a blues and she'd walk in and says, don't you be playing that for that boy,
No, and he loved women. He liked to drink. But when he was singing, you could hear the conviction.
Oh, glory, how happy I am. Oh, glory, how happy I am. My soul is washed in the blood of the Lamb. Glory, hallelujah.
Damn near any musician who was a real guitar player in New York in the 50s and 60s was influenced by Gary.
Delilah was a woman, she was fine and fair. She had good looks, got no gold black hair.
There was maybe one person, two people in 100 that knew they were listening to a Gary Davis tune. Probably half of them thought that we had written it. I don't know.
The writer of this song is the person we'd like to dedicate it to, and his name is Reverend Gary Davis, and he's been here at the festival.
Delilah, she was a woman, and she was fine and fair. She had lovely little looks, and she had coal black hair.
It's the most readily identifiable, unique, highly personal style.
Good God.
As you can see, it's a must-watch documentary. You can rent it on Amazon. You can buy the DVD on Amazon. To learn more about the documentary, just go to acousticlife.tv/AT74. There's links to rent. There's links to buy. There's even a link to the website so you can learn more about the documentary. And if you love watching your trailer, you can watch the trailer again as well. That's an option.